me, Erica, and so I went to Fanime 2022. It's been almost like 2 years. So Fanime is actually my home convention. Prior to its halt in 2020, I've been going to it for 10 plus years. I can't really remember from the top of my head. So I'm glad to be back in 2020. Of course, it's a lot different this year because the pandemic is still going on, but I really liked how Fanime required everyone to be vaccinated, boosted, and always wearing masks everywhere. I mean, that does not mean that, of course, you're not going to get sick, but it's a lot more, I feel a lot more safer knowing that the people next to me are vaccinated. But besides the point, I bought a lot of stuff at Fanime just because it's been, yes, 2 years since I've gone, and I'm gonna first start off saying, like, I feel like this is the time I've spent the most money. I think it's because of a multitude of reasons. One, I got my first really big job, so I had more money to spend. Second, it's been 2 years, so I'm like kind of missing that feeling. And third, I just really liked a lot of the stuff this year, and I think I got bigger purchases this year as well. So I will include all the places that I bought these stuff, so there are links down below. If for some reason I forgot to get the contact information, I'll try my best to find it, but no promises. But of course, if you like anything that you see here, go ahead and give those artists a follow for the work that they did, because a lot of the things I bought are artist made. And I usually do a vlog for Fanime, but because it was so different this year and I was so tired because I think I haven't done this in so long, I didn't really film. I think I had like 3 clips and then I kind of gave up. So that is why. But besides the point, I'm going to be separating it from like clothing and then to like prints and keychains. So first we're going to start for clothing. So one of the things I actually got was this cardigan from Sugar Clay Studios. It is Sanrio. It has PomPomPurin. They had other ones like My Melody, Kuromi, I think even Kuropi, but I didn't get a chance to get it. I wanted the PomPomPurin one, and I was debating about My Melody, but by the time I was like, okay, if it's still there, I'll get it, but it wasn't there anymore. So this is what I got. The next thing I got was this cute, like, Pokemon button-up tee, and it has all the fairy Pokemon. So this artist had all the different types of Pokemon on t-shirts, and by the time the convention ended, they were all sold out. So they were like high in demand. I really wanted this one or the I always want to say Whopper, it's not the Burger King thing, the Whooper shirt, but I just decided to get this one, and it's really cute. So the next thing I got was actually from DreamilyApparel, and of course I'm going to show all of the close-ups of everything if I'm showing it too fast, from DreamilyApparel, and they are a cute brand that I've been kind of eyeing. So if you buy something from them that is $75 plus, you get this free bag, which by itself is just really cute. I actually didn't end up getting the 75. I think I was 70, and then the girl was like, well, if you spend $5 more, you'll get the bag. And I was like, yes, I kind of want this bag. I mean, it's cute, but it's also very useful to carry like your groceries, other essentials. It came in clutch when I needed to buy more merch, and I put its stuff in here instead of getting it from my backpack. So one of the things that I got that was $5 that I was like, okay, sure, was actually this keychain that's really cute as well. I know I say cute a lot, but it is this keychain that says, follow your Kokoro until you're Brokoro, and I feel that. I feel that with this haul. But the main thing I did get from this shop was this kind of t-shirt, tank top deal. It's actually not really my usual style, but I was like, hey, you know, you gotta live a little. And I got, so it looks like this. This is the first part. And I was like, it's not my style usual, but I want to try to expand my style. So that's why I got it. So it's this top, and then with this top, you get this cutout that you layer on top of this top. And it has cool designs on the side as well. Lollipops, an iPod, and more lollipops. I tried it on. It is different. Okay, so now that we've got the clothing out of the way, so now I'm gonna go to the keychains and prints, and I'm trying to kind of group them up by the artist. So that is why maybe keychain and print are together. So first, I have this cute Langa keychain from Skate. They were actually, I bought this on Monday, which is the last day of Fanime, and they were doing a deal, but it just didn't feel right. It was like 3 for $30, but if I was gonna get 3, I was gonna have to leave somebody out, and I didn't want to leave like Reiki out, because I would get like Joe, Cherry, and Langa. But it didn't feel right to just leave out Reiki, so I just got Langa. And I really like this because he just has a like cute face on it, and I was just like, oh man, I really like that face on him, so I got him. And then from the artist, Sincerely Daijobu, I got these 2 keychains as well of soju that I'm going to keep for myself, and Hennessy, which I'm not going to keep for myself. I'm going to actually give it to my friend. And then next, I got this cool Yakuza pin, because what am I without Yakuza? That I've been kind of eyeing anyways on Etsy, but I didn't realize the person that made them was going to go to Fanime. They were at the dealer's hall, and this is just a Majima Everywhere pin where you can spin, and then here's Kiryu and all the different Majimas that you can see. And this is from the artist, FromCaliko. And yes, so it's really fun. I'm gonna put it on my board. And then the other thing that I got from an artist, which I was really excited about because I wanted more merch of this anime because I really love this anime a lot. But unfortunately, I think it came out during 2020, so at Fanime there was a lot of SpyXFamily or SpyXFamily and Genshin. One of them I don't really play. I don't really play Genshin, so a lot of the prints didn't apply to me, but I was really happy to see this really cool shaker charm of Hamefura, or My Next Life as a Villainess, and it is of Katarina and all of the love interest. So it has one of her face that is like happy, and then her smug face. And inside has all the love interest. I think I just said that, and you can shake, and it's just really cool. And when I actually missed this the first day, but then I kind of just kept going through the artist alley because it's really hard to see. There was a lot of people, so most of the times I got to see what was on their like print setup, because their prints are usually up top, and I didn't really get to see what was on their table until like it started to dwindle down. So I was happy I found this. It was really cool. So the next things I got, I will save this other one later, was some prints, square prints, and this is from the artist. I have the card right here, so CWIlock. I think it's CWIlock. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, but she had a deal where you get 4 prints for $20, and of course I really love SpyXFamily, so I got prints of your and it's really cool because they also on the back have them in their professional wear. They're not their casual, so casual, and then their costumes. I have Lloyd or Twilight. Got Anya, and I got my 4th one. I got my boy Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. And she had a lot more that I wanted, and I like these square prints because they're still nice, and they can go in a lot of places, even though I don't have room. So here's the thing, I have nowhere to put these. I'm probably gonna put some of them in my like folder of like prints that I have and switch some of my older prints out, because if you've watched previous videos, I don't exactly have much room for a lot of these things. So after this, I really want to do this video now because I'm gonna have to figure out where to put everything that I bought from Fanime here. So I'm gonna leave that right next to the back of me because it is one print that I wanted to use, but I'll do that later. So the next things I got were from the same artist. This is one of the artists where I think I won't be able to find any media of them because they said they weren't on social media yet. So if you like these prints, I will try to find it, but I don't think they can find anything on them. Is these Dressup Darling prints. This Dressup Darling of Marin, and the first cosplay she ever did. And I tried my best not to get anime, but to get like not too much of the same anime, which kind of failed for SpyXFamily, but you know, I try to get like different variations and like when they're doing different things. So I really like this one because it had just Marin and her cosplay as opposed to just Marin. So this one is from that artist, and I did a deal with my friend because I also bought this on Monday. And it was buy 2, get 2 free. So it ended up being like $20 for each of us, and we got 4 prints. And then the other one I couldn't decide, but I saw him and I got Link in his you know, sexy outfit from Breath of the Wild. So yeah. And the next one I got, I also eyeing this person on Etsy because I just found that it was really interesting. So, spoilers for the Haiykuu manga. If you have not finished Haiykuu. Before I say it, it is from the artist Pao or Pokomero. So 1, 2, 3 spoilers from Haiykuu. So spoilers from Haiykuu is at the end of the series, Kageyama and Hinata go to the Olympics because they're part of professional teams, and this is really cool because it kind of emulates them having player cards for the Olympic Games and also an Olympic ticket. So here is Kageyama's ticket player card, and at the back there's also QR codes, and I was like, I wonder if they actually work, and they do. So they just have little quotes from each of the characters. For Kageyama's character, he has a Kageyama quotes. And then here is Hinata, and he also has a quote at the back when you scan the QR code. And with it is a ticket to the fictional game of Hinata and Kageyama. And then even at the back, it kind of looks official. So I was like, this is so cool. And so I've been eyeing that on Etsy, and I didn't realize the artist was going to Fanime. So I was like, yay, I got it. So here they are. And with it, if you bought the set, you got also a free smaller print. And it has the players. And then the next things I got were stickers of Aerith and Tifa in their honeybee outfits from the Final Fantasy VII game, and I really like them because I don't know, I really love Tifa and I really like Cloud and I love Aerith too. So when I saw these, I was like, oh, it's not cute. I mean, there's another word for it, like sexy. And I just really liked how they look. So here is Tifa, and here is Aerith. So there are 2. I don't know where to put them. I just really like them. So here they are. There's probably a mess that you can see forming on the back of here. Okay. So this is actually the first SpyXFamily, that print that I got. Before I said I'm not going to buy anymore, but then of course that failed. Is this cute SpyXFamily you know, this is the thing. SpyXFamily, SpyFamily, I'm probably going to interchange them, but it's a cute one with them sleeping, and Bond is in there, so I was like, yes, that is so cute. So I really like this print. And the next prints I got, I was also looking out for Twisted Wonderland because I had a feeling there were going to be some prints because of the English release of the game, and I really liked the game. So there was this one artist that was selling a lot of Twisted Wonderland prints. So there was all the house wardens, but my main house is, I can never pronounce it, Dysomenia, the one with Malleus, Silver, Sebek, and Ilia. So of course I got my favorite boy, Malleus. There was a foil one of it. I actually wanted the foil one a little bit more, but they were doing a deal where it was 2 for $30, and I was like, okay, I can live with this one too. So it was really, it looks really good. And with that, I also got, oops, a print of the house. Dysomania, with all of them. So I was happy I got this on the first day because by I think the second or the third day, this sold out and the person sold their like display copy. So I was really happy to have this. And then next, I saved this because there's actually 3 things from this artist that I got. And she was really nice. Because I bought this first thing on Friday. I was dressed up as Yuki from Yakuza 2, Yakuza Kiwami version, and she recognized that I was dressing up as Yuki, and then she was really cool, and we talked about Yakuza, so I was really happy, and then I kind of got talking to her about this print, which is Nishiki's print, our favorite sad koi boy, and I really liked it, and from the same artist. So this might be a weird cut because I didn't realize I stopped recording. So I was talking, I got a Zine from the artist that I saw. So I've been looking at the Zine even before I saw it there, like when it was still kind of being released. And I thought about getting it, I just didn't end up getting it. But when I saw it there, I decided to get it. It has stories from fan-made stories as well as pictures from different artists. And the other thing I got from her, but it was actually free and she didn't have to do that, is that I got a free print that is like a Valentine's Day theme. She had tons of different characters, and I actually saw this way before, like I saw it on her table on Etsy, and I was thinking about it before too, and I just didn't end up getting it, but she gave it for free when I went to the Yakuza gathering, and she was like, you can choose anyone you want, and of course I had to choose my boy, where is he? My boy Majima, and it says, I am mad for you, my Valentine. Mad for you, my Valentine. I'm mad for you, Valentine. So I thought that was really sweet of her to do, and I really liked it. So the next thing I got was a really funny print, and I'm glad I got it because I think right after I got it, the next time I walked around the artist alley, she sold out, or they sold out, of the print, and I was very happy to get it, and because it was so funny. It is this print of Anya that says "Do it for her," and it has all the different faces on it, and it was just hilarious to have. It just has all her faces, the mean faces and the happy faces. So I was happy to get this. Okay. So let's see the next print. Actually, the next print I have isn't even from me. It was from one of my friends at work. She doesn't know that I got her this, but we really bond over the hardships of work, and she also likes BTS and I like BTS, and her bias is V, so I decided to get it for her. This print of V. So I'm going to give it to her as well. So the next one I got was from one artist that I really love. I have some of her prints that are smaller somewhere over there of My Hero. And her name is MuddyMelly, and she has these really cool like art style where they're like kind of like galaxy-ish. And I didn't know she was gonna be there, and I did get 2 small prints, but they're not actually for me. They're also a gift for somebody. But I thought I should show you so you know what I'm talking about. So I got one of Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul and another one from Tokyo Ghoul. I really can't tell who this is. You know, I only watched 1 season of Tokyo Ghoul and then but Re was really bad. So I can't tell if this is Toka, if this is Kaneki, or somebody completely different. I just know for sure it is Tokyo Ghoul because of the kind of tentacles that they have. So I really liked her art style. I just didn't get any other prints because I already got the ones that I wanted. And then, but she was also selling these really cute stickers for $5, and I was amazed that were only $5 because they're really well made and huge. So it is of Marshall on pancakes. It's so cute. And then also bow and flowers. So it was really cool. And she was nice because I wore Belle from the Mamoru Hosoda movie, and she was like, "Belle, you came back. You look so cute." And I'm like, she's so fun. So the next thing I got was more prints. Are we surprised? So this is another print I got that I was kind of debating too, but I was like, I really want it. Is this Nanami Print? He just looks really hot in this print. So I actually know this artist too. Like I've seen their art before. Like there's an Aizawa one that I was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen you before. That I wanted to buy before, but because I was like, I can't get any more prints, but that failed, of course. I just got the Nanami one. And then we are going to our last few items here. I am going to, give me a second here, because I know they're also divided by the artist. Okay, so the next artist I have is, I have some actually prints from them already. I have a My Hero print from them, and I mean both of my Hero prints. So I have this one over here with all of Class 1A and an ice cream truck. So I think their name is Kissai, but on the print it's actually different. It says Pictocolita, but I'm pretty sure I think their thing is Kissai. But it's SpyXFamily, and I got this one that's for Mother's Day. So it has Lloyd and Anya baking some stuff for Yor. And then another one that I got was a Christmas one, or a Happy Holidays one, with them in their Christmas wear. Okay, so now we're on our last 3 prints. Yay! Because, yeah. So this one, it is from Toaster Kiwi. I really like this one print. I mean, I liked all of them, but as I was mentioning, like I tried to get like differing poses and differing scenes if I was getting like more than one anime. So I initially bought this one because it had all of Marin's cosplays from Dressup Darling. Has her Lobelia, and her 3 other ones that are seen in the anime and of course the manga. So I really like this, and I'm only saying the 3 other ones because I cannot remember what they're called from the top of my head. I'm like drawing a blank. And then from the same artist, she was doing a deal, if you buy 2, you get 1 free. So I saw this one, and I'm a very big Cloti stan. So I saw this one, it's so cute. It's so pretty. It is a Tifa and Cloud when they're younger, but like just that background, wow. I was very impressed. And then the last print I got was, when I saw it, I was like, I like that print, but it wouldn't, if it hadn't been free, I don't think I would have gotten it. But regardless, I'm glad I got it. One of my favorite characters from Smash is Zero Zamas, and I saw this one and I was like, wow, she looks really cool in this. So it's kind of like she's almost like a VTuber in a way. So she has her chair, a VTuber, sorry, not a VTuber, a Twitch streamer, because she has her gaming chair, her mic, her setup, and everything. So I thought that was cool. And with that, we're done with our haul. I spent too much money, and yeah, but I really enjoyed my time at Fanime. Was it the best anime that I've ever been to? No. But you know, within reason, we are still in a pandemic, so they can't really do a lot of the stuff that I'm used to with anime, like swap meets, the musical guests, which is like usually the biggest thing I do at Fanime, is like getting the autographs from like guests, but there wasn't too many guests there that I personally was into seeing, so a lot of that stuff wasn't there. But I still was really happy to be back at Fanime, seeing old friends and just kind of experiencing the con once again. And my next con actually would be Crunchyroll Expo, but just kind of being there again, it's just like, oh, it's like coming back home, because I've been kind of going there for so long. So it was kind of like, wow, like this is happening, it's not a dream in a way. But with that, I am done with this haul. You know, it's getting late and I probably through the video the lighting has gone different, so yeah, I just really need to film it because I really need to clean. Like, you guys are not seeing what's on the floor from all the cosplay, my mess. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!